Need to retitle this. Make sure that I'm live. Looks good. Make sure I can doodle on the screen. That looks good. Okay. Alright, so 2 phase 7 looks tonight. Let's go ahead and just break it down and look at what we messed up on. The first one is because we didn't live through the transition because we had issues. So we gotta talk about that a little bit. We're still rough on cauterize. We gotta figure some stuff out there. Just go ahead and find it. They're both towards the end of the night. Find them. Use the first one. This is good because I did the JP dodge both times tonight, so you guys can see what I'm doing and how to do it. If you want to practice it. So we're not going to be looking at anything else from phase 6 because we've pretty much covered all of that at this point. Like, the only thing we gotta do is clean up cauterize. Cauterize is still kind of sketchy and needs to be fixed. Okay, so here's the dive. We're better on healing tonight. Eva, unfortunately, gets ticked twice by Pyretic here, and it kind of puts us in a bad spot, but we still make it out of this. But I think because of that Alan, yeah, Eva walks over. So, I'm sure you've already noticed by now, but if you're Flame Tether before you're on Pyretic, you can just move over to this side. Race Vulgar is always on if you're looking up to the north wall, the northeast side is where he always spawns, and Nidhogg is always here, so you can simplify it and not have to worry so much about like moving to get in a spot, because I saw her scooch over this way. Like, you can just stand on this half of the room the entire time, and then whenever it ticks over to Pyretic, you can just stay still. And you won't take the dot because you're already on this side. Same thing for the ice, you can just move over here. You'll be already be safe and just spend your entire time there. Let's see. So yeah. And then after this, Alan takes a station. So I recommend, if you're not the two that are passing here, so it's Zeal and Duke usually, everybody else should be like out here. I'm not sure if it's gonna have a bigger fall off, but it can't hurt to try. Like, he touches down here. I think this is equidistant to this if you're going out here to the corners, but you never know. Maybe just placebo. Maybe it helps a little bit, maybe not. I don't know. It's kind of spread out to the side after you get topped up. Or at least give the Val Pass, give them this like little intersection of brick right here. If you're gonna stay inside for heals, like, try and be at the wall, but on the other side of the 2 rows of bricks, like here and here. And then Zeal and Duke will be in here. It'd always be Zeal and Duke, unless Zeal gets first, I think, right? So yeah. Try to stay here so that we don't complicate the Val Pass, because Alan is up here. He's probably healing after touchdown, which is, he has to stay stationary for GCD heal. But he gets this, the 50% reduction, and it kind of puts us in a bad spot for transition. Yeah, you see all those people like clustering up over there? Like, try and be out of here. Like, let me see. This is flank and rear available on this side, the side of the brick. Let's see. So, let me see if his flank and rear is available on that side of the bricks. Because I know what you guys are trying to do. You're probably trying to positional it. Let me see. Oh no, he's omnidirectional, so you can just, yeah, that's right, he's omnidirectional. Just sit here on the side if you want to, like, try and get some uptime as soon as Nidhogg spawns, but remain in the range of the healers. Then I always book it straight for Race Vulgar, so that's usually why I get a little bit low, so just a heads up to the healers, like, I book it straight for Race Vulgar, because I can Shadowbringer them both, and I can also Salted Earth both of them. If I line it up set properly. This one, for some reason, I don't do it, but on the other phase 7 we saw tonight, I dropped Salted Earth on the 2 of them. So yeah, I always book it up to cleave both of them. Shadowbringer them both. Make sure that Race Vulgar dies. Yeah, that would be my suggestion. Stay out of the zone if you're not the Val Pass. Just get on the other side of these bricks. if I remember, well, I know, because I have to pass one of them, but the valve's like kind of like this. If they're standing dead center of the line, then they shouldn't even come close to clipping people if you're on the other side of those bricks. That'd be my recommendation. Yeah, you see I walk over here to get on Hraesvolger and start Shadowbringering him and dropping my AoEs. Get super low here. I guess I should have TBN. I have TBN here and I'm just being cautious with it because Cauterize requires me to like have such a careful reservation for my resources, but I can TBN here. I can even Ablation, I think, and I should still have a stack for Morn Towers 1. Yeah, because this transition takes like 30 seconds or so. I think like 20 or so. And even then, Morn is after the first Exaflare dodge. So yeah, Alan went down because he had sup, and he went into the wall to try and get rid of it, and then it left just Eva. So we get like super low, and Resentment starts hurting real bad, and then we aren't topped up for transition. And Alan reses into it and gets through his Transcendence. So we're just a lot of people to live this if that didn't happen. If you waited like a little bit longer, you wouldn't have gotten destroyed by it cutting through Transcendence, but unfortunately everybody but Zeal dies. So 7. Show you guys Exaflare dodge. We don't see the Exaflares on this one, I think. Actually, no, we see the autos, but both the tanks die to it. So it's Fire Swords. So like I said earlier, I'll pause it whenever he does it. Fire Sword, his entire hitbox. Literally this entire ring, if you're wondering how big the AoE is or where the safe zone is. It's literally this entire area if it's fire is bad. And then if it's ice, this entire area is safe. This ring. So use that to judge where you're going. Yep, so here's JP dodge if you want to see it. You start waiting for the cast bar to finish, and then you start moving in. Like, this doesn't matter, this effect, it's already gone off, it's already snapshot, and you're outside of it whenever the cast bar is off, so you're fine. Just walk through it, walk through the explosion. Go to the center of the diamond. There you go. Back up. In. Get the auto. There's the third set. I kind of jump it a little bit because I saw that I wasn't going to be in danger. And then third set explodes. That's my cue to pop Rampart. Same thing for Haas. I go this way. Haas goes this way. First melee comes in. It's Duke and then Kai. But we don't really see that far on this one. Next one we do though. We get to autos. Yeah, he starts killing people with the autos because nobody's inside. So he starts just picking a random DPS and autoing them. I think I get a double there because I'm closer than Alan, so I get the closest one. You're supposed to be inside, and so there isn't anybody inside, so it was a random 50-50 probably between me and Haas, who was closer. Then here's the, he's also facing west here, which he shouldn't be facing west right there, but it was pretty much over at that point. Show you where the towers spawn. He's supposed to be facing west later for 611. For this one, the first one is 322, so he has to be facing A. So this is for Haas later. Point him this way, point him at A. But suppose that this was 1, this is A, he's facing north right here. Show you where the tower is. Yeah, I get doubled. Light and dark resist because I just happen to be a little bit closer than Haas, I guess. So here's the first towers. So you see how it's kind of like this one right here. You see the little effect, like here. So it's Fire Sword, like Fire Sword is here, and then you gotta get out of the hitbox. You can see it on this tower too. So you really only have that tiny little thing. It's kind of hard to see where I am because of the blue marker. You only have this tiny little area to stand in. You gotta be respectful of the in and out for this one. There you go, you can see it now. The effect starts coloring in a little bit more, and you see the line, so it's like right here. So, supposing this was A, supposing this was 1, this is the tanks. Tanks are coming in here. Haas is kitchen sinking. I'm Rampart, which carries over from the third explosion of Exaflare, TBN, Oblation, and Dark Mind, I believe. Yeah, that's it. That's everybody but everything but Shadow Wall, and then Reprisal, which I'm dead here, so I didn't do it. And then this is Group 1, I believe. Group 2. You look at that just to make sure that I didn't tell you something wrong. Pull it up real quick. I'm pretty sure that's right. Group 1 left, Group 2 right. I'm always the south one. I'm always either the south one or the north one whenever it's 611, so... I'll be completely honest, I forgot off the top of my head. Exaflares head, edge. Autos. Morn. Group 1 takes left tower, Group 2 takes right. Yeah, you guys can't see it. Group 1 takes left, Group 2 takes right flank. Make sure that this is right. Okay. Put this away. So yeah, this is Group 1. You can see that. 2. Tank. Remember, he's always supposed to be pointing this way until after the first set, and then you rotate him and start facing him west for 611. Yeah, and then we'll watch it all explode. Yep, tower explode, kill. So yeah, we do better with the Val Pass, the last Val Pass after touchdown, then that shouldn't happen, hopefully. Alright, let's look at the other one. This one we see a little bit more. Where is it? Let's take it over from Powder Ice. Everything works. So after touchdown, get outside of the little brick lines. Get going. Again, I'm booking it up to Hraesvelgr to start AoEing him. I'm dropping my Salted Earth on him. We also have the Frostbite and Flame Dot. Okay, so we'll look at it again. How much does this stuff tick for? Resentment's right there. Gives you bleeding and 24k damage. Yeah. Shield before it would be helpful. Also have TBN probably. Yep, so that's the point where this is usually the point where I do missionary is whenever he does the little light pulse right there before the eyes go up into him. Yeah, this thing hurts. Right, this one we see a little bit further. Alright, here's another look at the Exaflare dodge again, if you want to see it. So it's fire, so again, get out. Cast bar resolves, you start moving. You're safe from everything, so you can cut in, go there, back out to where the diamonds touch. Come in, get to max melee for a second, wait for the third set. Then move, or Rampart here. First melee in, it's Duke, so he's already there, that's good. Next, so this is what I was talking about. Whenever you see this little puddle and like the little swirly sword here, I'll back it up. A little swirly sword animation, then the next person in line is good to go. So it would have been Kai in this scenario. Get in. This little swirly sword animation. Once that happens, the debuff is applied and the snapshot has already occurred. The Duke needs to get out, and Kai needs to swap in with them. Facing him north. The Toaster hops in instead. I think this is because I gave you guys wrong information last week, but it should be melee, range, healer. It's gonna be Duke. Here, I'll start on the other side of the screen. We Duke. To I. Toast. Group 1 range. Zeal. To Alan, Group 1 healer. To Eva, Group 2 healer. This wasn't like, he doesn't clip anybody or anything with it, I don't think, so I can just take his spot next and after that instead. So it's not the worst thing in the world, but it doesn't mess with the order and PF and things like that, so. Oh no, never mind. Yeah, Kai and Toaster both have it, so never mind. This is completely scuffed at this point. Right, so facing him north, see fire swords, see the towers come out. So I missed Rampart here, this is my bad. It's on me for that one. Let's look at the rest of our MIT plan for this and see what else we needed to have on this. King Thordan. At Morn 1, my Reprisal, Deeprog, Caracol, and Panheima, Temperance, Paint, and Addle. And we don't have a Machinist for Dismantle. Okay, so let's see. Deeprog, Kira, Panheima, Temperance, Paint, Addle. See what we have on it. Absolutely nothing. I miss my Reprisal, there's no Addle, there's no Feint. There's Caracol. I don't see Panheima. I don't see... I forget what the buff for Temperance looks like. Is it this one? Oh yeah, I saw a wing. I saw wings on him. He had Temperance up. Pretty sure this is the buff for Temperance. I never pay attention whenever I'm not the White Mage and I have it out. So yeah, I missed Reprisal. Addle just comes in right now after the first hit. There's no Feint and Careful. And then again, I don't see Panheima. So yeah, we gotta work on that. Pulse melee after every Exas, ranged after every Aquarn, then healers after every Exaflare. Okay, pass that along. Shot that. Yeah, we miss it on this one. I'm pretty sure I catch every Morn with rep, so that's on me. I need to treat it just like Akafa in A6. And then, yeah. I think your Cross has Gigaflare reps. So yeah, we had like 2 out of the 5 things that we needed to make this better. Yeah, we just straight up die to this. Let me see if anybody gets hit by the fire out, too. Curious. Let me slow it down and look and see if anybody's inside the ring. Eva's inside of it. And then I can't see because the sword is here. Yeah, you're definitely inside of it. Hard to tell for the tanks, but this should be fine. I'm pretty sure this is fine. Yeah, that should be fine. So yeah, Eva was in it. Just barely. Then I think I see somebody here, but I can't tell. I need his sword to move. Oh yeah, Toaster is in it. Toaster's right there. Yeah, it was fire out. It resolves at the same time as the first pulse, so you're not living. Yeah, Eva and Toast, they both got annihilated by the first pulse of Hawkhorn. Yeah. So it resolves the same time as the first blast goes off, so you gotta be ready and in position. Again, here I'll rewind it so you can look at it. But it's his entire hitbox, the entire hitbox ring. Yeah. Cast Board's about to complete and we have no mitigation on it. And then missing Panheima, I think, is the other big thing, but we did have wings. Here, I'll just slow it down so you can see where it hits and where you need to be. Yeah, so see, like, literally his entire ring. Literally his entire ring is the out. Yeah, then we just get blasted because we don't have enough people to live through this with two and one of the healers was down. So yeah, we gotta work on that. We gotta look at this and make sure we're doing it. I think I forgot to post it. I have it on the macro in-game wherever I put it in party chat, so I forgot to post that there, but try and be better about that too. And then obviously I was one of the ones that missed mitigation too, so it's not just you guys. Right. Give me a little bit. I'm gonna stop this and post it so where you guys can see it, and then we'll come back and do some Final Fantasy VII Rebirth to close out the night. See you guys tomorrow, hopefully for more Phase 7 to clear.